Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tottenham career mode. This is the episode where we will enter the January transfer window. A very exciting time in this career mode because it's going to be either hell or heaven for us. We might potentially lose some of the players in our team. I'm going to run you through what we're planning for this episode. The game against Newcastle at home will be played. The game against Leyton Orient in the FA Cup I will sim, and then move on to the game against Everton. So two tough teams to face today, and also a couple of weeks into the transfer window. Hopefully we'll be able to keep a hold of our best players. Some of the players, their rating has skyrocketed. I don't know how any of the top teams will not go in for a bid. It's going to be exciting. Hopefully we can survive that transfer window. But first, we've got a big game against Newcastle coming up. And I consider this a big game because we're currently third in the Barclays Premier League, 2 points off top spot Man United. So we need to keep winning our games, especially at White Hart Lane. Newcastle in real life haven't been doing too great. They're still a solid side in this game, and this is the team I've picked. Everyone's fully fit with the exception of Harry Kane, who's not completely fit, but I'm going to start him ahead of Berahino because Harry Kane has been in exceptional form lately. Harry Kane into Embolo. Embolo back into Harry Kane. Well played, Harry Kane! 1-on-1 and he scores! He does not fail! Harry Kane just turns everything into a goal right now. Fantastic finish. A little toe poke, composed and well done to take the lead early on. First chance of the game and we've already just taken the lead. Newcastle seem to be all over the shop at the back and Harry Kane scores his fifth. Harry Kane against Sheikh Tiote. Cuts inside on him well. Harry Kane left him for dead. Harry Kane past Fabrizio Coloccini as well. Harry Kane, unbelievable goal by Harry Kane for his brace to make it 2-0, 17 minutes into the game. I'm telling you, he's becoming a star player in this team. He started off so poorly, but he's picking up his game. Could he potentially be leaving in this transfer window? I'm not sure. If he keeps banging them in, teams will surely be looking out to get his signature. And that's the end of the first half. We're going into half-time leading 2-0 thanks to a brace from Harry Kane, who has been extremely clinical lately. We've only had 2 shots, but they both went in. That's how clinical we can be. Not necessarily a great game, but if we're taking our chances and we're getting the 3 points, I will not complain. But looking at the fitness of Harry, I'm afraid I'll have to bring him off the side of Berahino. Don't want to risk any injuries, of course. 2-0 is a safe enough lead. If we can make it 3-0, then we'll put the game to bed. Lamela finds himself onside here against Haidara, who absolutely floors him. Frustration starting to creep in with Newcastle. They can't get a grip on the game. Kyle Walker. Walker is bombing forward. He's doing well. Kyle Walker still on it. Berahino. Saido Berahino can make it 3-0, and he does that. He puts the game to bed, making it 3-0 in the 65th minute. Berahino, for me, has always been an awesome player. It's just so unfortunate that we've got 3 quality strikers. I wish I could play them all, but I can't. And as an impact sub, he doesn't do a bad job, you know. Danny Rose trying to outpace Sissoko and Yanma. Danny Rose still going. Fantastic run by Danny Rose against Tim Krul. Nearly made it 4-0. Good save. I don't know what Tim Krul is doing so far near his far post. I'm going to try and get this up and over the wall with Eriksson. If that's on target, that should be a goal. What a hit. And it is 4-0. Very unfortunate for Christian Eriksson that he doesn't score, but Lamela picks up the pieces and makes it 4-0. Let's take another look at that. Eriksson with an absolute beauty of a free kick. Krul nowhere near it, and Lamela finishes it off. And that's it. That's the end of the game. Tottenham batter Newcastle 4-0. And it's safe to say that I've been winning games regularly now. It's not just a rare occurrence. I think I finally learned how to play FIFA 16 and it feels good. I finally know how to play the game, how to unlock defenses and how to score goals. I'm very happy with that because, let's face it, it was a tough start for everyone. But I'll finally get to grips with the game and I'm happy with that. 4-0, definitely deserved win. Well, I say I know how to play FIFA 16. Now, I might have jinxed it for the game against Everton because first, we have to sim a game against Leyton Orient before we go back to the Barclays Premier League. Grant Ward is back from his loan. No offers have come in just yet, so pretty pleased with that. I'm going to use my strongest side out of laziness. I just didn't want to change it. That's how I roll. Leyton Orient should get knocked out easily here at White Hart Lane. Let's take a look. Yet 2-0, and Bolo and Kane getting the goals. Kane continuing his goal scoring form. And now we can easily move on to the game against Everton. Unless we have transfer offers coming in. It's Ryan Mason. That's not too bad. We can loan him out. It's time to do some training drills. I mixed it up a little bit. Some new faces coming in like Christian Eriksson. I want to boost his shooting a bit. Because Kane, his shooting is incredible. But Eriksson needs to step it up a bit. Getting an F is not too great though, Ericsson. Come on, man. Here we go. We've got a final scout report on Alexander Mitrovic and a transfer offer for Jan Vertonghen. It begins, boys. Who is it? It's Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's fine. We can safely reject that offer. In our current form, we should stand a decent chance against Everton at Goodison Park. Everyone is in great form in my first 11. That's nice to see. We can get the 3 points if we keep playing like we have been doing. But of course, Everton are not a side to take lightly. Let's get into the game and see how it goes. Let's take a look at the Premier League standings right now. Still 2 points behind Manchester United. Everton in 6th, battling it out to get into the top 4. Potentially, they're having a good season as well. This could be an interesting battle. Harry Kane, the man in form. We don't need to see that because we already know how good he is. 3 goals in the last 3 games. They'll try and stop him from scoring, but it's not going to happen. Naismith into Besic. Besic into Lukaku, back into Besic. Not going to work like that. We've given the ball away, though. Romelu Lukaku gets dispossessed again. Shaky start to the game, 15 minutes, and we've just been giving the ball away sloppily. Not doing well enough right here. Seamus Coleman, dangerous ball into the area, and we're getting rid of it. Seamus Coleman against Alderweireld. I need him to get there. Toby Alderweireld cannot let him get the cross in with Romelu Lukaku in the middle. It goes to Naismith instead. Good save by Lloris. That's the end of the first half. A very poor performance from both sides. Unable to create chances here. And I feel like it was a bit similar to the game against Newcastle where we only had maybe 1 or 2 shots max. I don't even think we got 2 shots off. Well, we did. No, only 1 shot actually. I was looking at the left side, my bad. So, in theory, we're playing just as bad as we did against Newcastle. Only we took our chances then. And right now, the only chance we did get did not go in, so we're in for a tough one here. 67% possession as well is just horrible. Son needs to come off. He's absolutely knackered. Townsend can come on, and hopefully he can change a few things. Oh, no. Naismith turns well into Romelu Lukaku. Do not let him get the shot off. Leighton Baines is in the area. Lukaku! That should have been on target and potentially 1-0 for Everton. Did I just see a nutmeg from Christian Eriksen in the best possible fashion? Eriksen into Embolo. Now finally a bit of space. A 2v2 situation. Embolo against John Stones. Inside into Christian Eriksen. Eriksen with the shot! And it's gone in! We've scored. Second shot of the game. And this one does rattle the back of the net. Somehow we've taken the lead. I'm definitely convinced that this time we do not deserve to be winning. Against Newcastle, we were just barely beating a weak side. Now we're playing against a good side that is dominating, but somehow we find ourselves in the lead yet again. Christian Eriksen with his 6th of the season. Great finish. Oh no, that's a good ball there. Aaron Lennon in a bit of space. Alderweireld is going to close him down. Someone needs to mark Lukaku in the middle, but Alderweireld does extremely well to get rid of that eventually. Boys, come on. Rose, Eriksen, Kane. Counter-attacking football for the win. We can't even hold on to the ball for more than 5 seconds. Oh no, Lennon again. He's been an absolute danger man. The former Tottenham player makes it happen. Romelu Lukaku equalises thanks to Aaron Lennon being an absolute demon down right wing. He's been involved in so many chances they created. He's so agile. I sometimes just run past him without even knowing. And it's an easy finish in the end for Romelu Lukaku. And Everton deserve to be level. Oh, well in by Eric Lamela. He does well there. Lamela is going to try and sprint away from James McCarthy. No, he's going to play it off into Embolo, who's in a bit of space against John Stones. Embolo inside. Well done. Briel Donald. Embolo! Is that a penalty? Yes, it has been given in the 90th minute. Tottenham win the penalty. Foolish tackle by John Stones. Don't know why he did that. I still had a long way to go before getting towards the goal. To be fair, he did get the ball, but he went through the back of us a little bit, so I can understand why the penalty has been given. And the man stepping up for that penalty is... I'm going to give it to the man who's got the best stats, and that's Andros Townsend, actually. Townsend against Tim Howard for the win in the 90th minute. Andros Townsend! Tim Howard goes the right way, but we win. Luck is on our side here today. I mean, honestly, normally Tim Howard would probably save that, but it's just our day. Everything's falling for us, and we're going to get away with the 3 points here at Goodison Park. And that's the end of the game. Tottenham nick the 3 points here at Everton. This is the kind of luck you need if you want to be in a title race. And without playing well in this game, by being the weaker side and still coming away with the 3 points, that shows how strong of a side we are. Or maybe that's just my way of saying we got lucky, we're actually shit. I don't know. Alright then guys, it's time to sim a few days, see what offers come in. An offer for Hugo Lloris. Please, it's Paris Saint-Germain. Alright guys, this is an interesting one. PSG have the power to convince us to sell Lloris only if it's 1.5 times the value of the player. And right now, that is not the case. If PSG want to buy Lloris, they'll have to offer approximately 50 million euros. So, I know I haven't really specified that in the rules, but with these kind of offers, I have to give them the chance to go for 1.5 million. I have to counteroffer for 51 million euros. And knowing PSG, they might actually accept that. But this is the rule. I have to go for it. Any offer that's 1.5 times the value from PSG and some other teams has to be accepted. The counteroffer has been sent to Paris. This could be huge. Let's advance a bit longer. I'm not even interested in the player development right now. Have they accepted? It could even get even worse because Breel Donald Embolo, an offer from Bayer Leverkusen, that's safe. We could reject that. And now that we've paused the simulation, we can actually do the training drills as well. I'm holding my breath here, guys. I don't know what's going to happen with Lloris. Are PSG going to accept the offer? Is he going to go? Which I would find... I mean, it's realistic and very likely, but seeing that we're in the title race, I hope Lloris just wants to stay here until the end of the season. We're actually first in the BPL. Granted, Man United have a game in hand on us, but still, what's going to happen with Hugo Lloris? Will we know before the Leicester game? No, we won't. But another offer for Harry Kane, Newcastle. No, you're not getting him. Manchester City have signed Lacazette. 5 emails coming in. I see that PSG have answered a transfer offer for Embolo from Southampton. Can be rejected. They're not a top side. What's it going to be from Paris Saint-Germain? You know what? I don't want to find out. I'm going to be a dickhead and I'm just going to end it here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see the next episode sooner rather than later, then get this video over 50 likes. I don't know what the result is. I don't want to find out. I'm that scared. He's our best keeper. I know what, I'm going to pause it here. Let me know who you think I should sign if Lloris goes out the door. Because right now we don't know if he's gone or not. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all later.